Hey everyone, my name is Frederick Babord. I'm going to take you through how to use the simple inventory bar asset. We're going to be creating two demo inventory asset types. One is going to be a football, and the other one is going to be a ammo pack, just to show the two different ways of interacting with the system, either spawning an object into the world or using the object on yourself, much in the same way like you might use the med pack on yourself, as is already in the example which is submitted with the asset. So first things first, gather up some of your assets. So I've already sourced the two sprites that will replace this little drop down icon here, and also create your game objects in the scene of how they'll look like. So just for simplicity's sake, I'm going to make a cube like so, and going to rename the cube to ammo box. So something fairly simple, and I'm going to create a sphere. Just preset scale, and this can I drag that on there? That'll do. Yeah, and that's going to just be a football. So let's create inventory assets out of these. So after you've imported the package from the asset store, you should see a new menu on the top bar, inventory system. Create a new inventory asset, and it'll show you a small wizard. So you'll want to drag in all the relevant types. So let's start with the football, because that's pretty simple. You drag in the football sprite from your project folder, and the object prefab, you drag it in from the scene view. So the object we just set up, and then because we want to spawn, we leave the logic type as spawn, and another name, we just call it football. Hit create, some magic happens, and it creates a new industry asset, which is a football. Just so we can actually interact with the football, we're going to just increase the radius of it to about 1.5. So then when the player enters the trigger of that radius, the football asset is collected. So the next one we're going to create is the ammo box. So this little thing here. So create a new asset, drag in the ammo box prefab, the ammo box game object from the scene, and the sprite. Instead of spawn, select it to other, and that just determines how the object is called through the inventory system, like whether it should execute a certain piece of scripting with it. Under name, call it ammo box, and click create. And again, just expand the radius. In a future update, I might make it so then the radius is already a little bit bigger than its initial radius, but for now, just expand it. I'm just going to move the player back a bit. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to create a new script. And this is going to be, this is for the ammo kit, so ammo pickup, and I'm just going to open it in Visual Studio, and this is, if we find where it went, it's there, it's on a different screen. Okay. This is going to inherit from runtime inventory logic. It's a predefined setup class, which you can see for yourself. So, and this is what's called. It's a very small class, but that's what's called from the actual inventory system when you want to use an object, and you just need to overwrite the use function. So we go public override use GameObjectPlayer, and instead of calling base, we're going to want to do player.getComponent. Now this component doesn't actually exist yet, but it could be your like player class where you store all the ammo, or it could be like your weapon class or something. But this is to be created momentarily. Example weapon. Just so it doesn't throw a hissy fit at me. Public class example weapon. Type mono behavior. It's not how it's called, mono behavior. Mono behavior. And then in this is just going to be public int ammo count equals 20. And then just do dot ammo count plus equals public int ammo in pickup. Give it a default value of 10 plus equals ammo in pickup. So basically, when the use function is called, instead of being spawned in the world, it will grab the example weapon component from the player and add on, in this case, 10 to the ammo count in the example weapon script. But we're going to need to move this out, so I'm just going to do that. Yeah, that's just resharper. This isn't built into Visual Studio, so just create your own example weapon script the normal way. So if we go back into Unity, go to your player, add in the example weapon, and then go on to the ammo box and add in the ammo pickup and apply. So now if you click select, click on the ammo box prefab, it should have the ammo pickup script attached. Then that should be it. So when you press play, picked up an ammo box, picked up a football, I can spawn the football, and if we go to the example player, if you keep an eye on the ammo count, it goes up to 30. So that is how you quickly add new assets to the inventory system. I hope you found this system useful. Don't forget to leave feedback for me on the asset store. If you have any questions, send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.